All right, I just need to tell you how much I love coffee. I love coffee so much that sometimes when I go to bed, I can't wait to wake up and have a cup of coffee. That's how much I love coffee. I don't always love the breath that it gives you or that, like, feeling it gives you on your tongue, but I love it. I love the taste of it, and I love the rush you get after you drink it. Love it. All right, so many of you have been asking what this diet is exactly that I'm on, which I've been doing very well at, I must say. So I figured I'd tell you a little bit, and then I can direct you to where you can go to get more information about it. But basically, it is no wheat, no gluten, no vinegar. That's a weird one, right? I think it's because there's no sugar. No added sugar, I mean. No dairy. No alcohol, no soy, and a couple of other things are like no honey, no sweet potatoes. Your fruit is limited. The type of nuts you can eat are limited. Pretty much free range on the vegetables, except, again, no sweet potatoes. If you want potatoes, they can only be red potatoes. And that's generally it. There's some more specifics. That, you can call my doctor. She said it's okay. 941-951-1119. Christina Captain. That sounded like a commercial. It's totally not a commercial. But that's part of it. So it's going real well. And I don't know, hopefully I'm getting thinner. Like, I hope when we look at these videos, it's going to be like, and ultimately, that'll be it. Seth is shooting footage for the Hub reality show. And I get to do my confessionals, or interviews. I think I'm turning them into confessionals. The minute someone says, will you talk about yourself? Yeah. Not a problem.
Joey, you do such a good job.
Well, thank you. I love praise. Okay, what you're about to see here, Matt and I went to go shoot a video to promote a photographer. He's a photographer, author, lecturer. His name's James Prigoff, and he's here in town. We have this exhibit called Beyond Bling. It's about voices of art in hip-hop. So this speaker has come in. They wanted to promote him, so I came out to do an Art Whisperer episode. And the really cool thing is that I don't know, I guess it's been over a year, almost a year and a half, I'd say, since we've been doing these Art Whisperer episodes. And every once in a while, it's happened a couple times where I'll go to do an interview with somebody, thinking like, all right, whatever, let's just get this over with. And maybe I had an idea about who they were or whatever beforehand, and I get totally surprised. And this guy was a great example. I had an idea, and I looked at him and I was like, oh, this is an old guy talking about, like, graffiti and stuff. What? Totally floored. Haha, the joke's on me. This guy was engaging and funny, and he's been shooting graffiti art since the 60s. And when you think about it, it's like he was probably a pioneer. Because who else was doing that in the 60s? And I'm imagining his peers were like, what? He was really cool. I'll link to the video if you want to see more about him. I think it's pretty interesting. All right, so here's a little clip of the interview, and I'll put the link to the whole interview if you want to watch it. This guy was really cool. I was really, really happy to meet him. This was a nice surprise in just how cool he was.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, what's going on? What's happening?
Right now, we just came back from the Ringling Museum where Joey did an Art Whisperer, and it was one of his best. I think it was just a performance that I've never seen before. The man was very, very excited about the fact that Joey shot this in 3 minutes on his phone.
It's totally. Look how thin that thing is.
I know.
Where are all the lenses? Where are all the things?
And you can tap the dark parts and make
Yes.
them lighter.
Oh my God.
I know.
And that's, he was like, I don't come from that school. So
Yeah.
I felt like he passed a little judgment maybe, but I think that he was accepting. We've had a really hard day today because Lucas lost all of his footage, and if you know Lucas, which I don't think they see Lucas on your channel too much.
They've seen him a little bit, but not as much as on yours.
he's got a real quick temper. He's a lovable guy, and I love him.
Yeah, and a real good talent, but he does, when his fuse is short, his fuse is short.
Yeah. So when we lost the footage last night, I came in today to see a hole in the wall, because he punched a hole in the wall.
I don't even think I could punch a hole.
I know.
I mean, and Lucas is like a wiry guy.
Oh, we've got some relationship questions I'm going to pull up from my channel.
Oh.
We should address.
All right. We also, here's some clips of the improv show. We had an improv show. We do it once a month, and then we have extra little gigs. Like you saw, we did that graduation party, flash mob thing. But it's usually pretty much once a month at this one venue. And this was a really good one. Threw in some new games. It was good. The audience was packed. It was just it was a good night. And so, here's some clips of us getting ready and then some clips of the show. That's Christine and her dad.
Love you. See you. Bye.
We're getting ready for the improv show. Here's our running order. This probably means nothing to you, but it's what we're doing.
Angel's here.
Angel's here. Well, good. For a while, it was just Christine and I. We were wondering if we were... There's Angel.
Look at her.
I would have called him like BlackBerry, but I don't have one.
We have to get you a smartphone.
I can't even afford a raspberry. Hi.
Oh, it's like a reunion.
Daryl's on his way.
Hey, Mason, how you doing?
That's Christine's dad.
He just had heart surgery. He had his mechanical aortic valve replaced, which was a mechanical valve when he was like 37, when I was a baby, and then he had his something else repaired, and then he had a Maze procedure, and then he had a bypass, and then 3 days later it gave him a pacemaker, and he's been living with me since the 13th.
So they should give him a free turkey for everything
It's
that
all
he's
right
had
though.
done.
He's doing good. He's doing good. A free turkey?
Yeah. One of my
I'm sorry.
One of my subscribers says that they really like you and that they wish they could be as bold as you are.
Well, all you have to do is shave your hair. I'm serious.
Is that the answer?
Yeah, because the first time I did it, I remember walking into the bathroom and looking at myself in the mirror and going, "There's the girl I know." And I'm telling you, just there's something inside you. Like when somebody walks up to you and you're like, "Yeah, yeah." So it's
Nice.
But thanks for asking.
And
Love
she
ya.
wore makeup and earrings this time.
Just,
Oh.
I literally put my dad in the car and I was like, "Ah!" And I ran back in and put on mascara. Always get it right when it's over.
Oh, I know.
I don't want it.
They were just laughing and giggling and hugging
You
almost.
didn't
and
hear it from me.
Yeah. Very excited. Very excited. Okay, so we're going to do questions, and then I'm going to conduct the story with the three of you. And I think that'll pick up the...
Oh,
Story.
questions, and we're the three-headed expert.
I'm sorry, there's two scenes.
Oh.
What? That's a good question.
See, and people asked before, like, how do you rehearse improv? Well, they're kind of like this, which is why it ends up fine.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
What's one of your favorite places to study squid?
The Indian Ocean.
The Indian Ocean.
The Native American Indian Ocean. I always wanted to do that.
So after the show, we went out for drinks, and notice everyone's drinking cocktails, vodka, wine. That's my club soda. I'm still on the cleanse.